Blender 5.0 is officially out, and the biggest question everyone's been asking is simple. Does Octane work yet? If you've been holding off updating because you rely on Octane, or you've seen mixed answers online, this video is going to clear that up fast. The short version is yes, Octane does now work with Blender 5.0, but it's important to understand how it works, what version this is, and what you should not be using it for yet. My name is Patrick LeVar. I've been learning Blender Octane for the past 6 years now and teaching everything I know and giving it out for free. And I've also built one of the top Blender Octane communities online where serious artists get access to exclusive materials, feedback, and direct support. Enough of that jibber jabber, let's get straight into the video. So in the next few minutes, the real question is this. What exactly this Blender 5.0 Octane release, and should you be using it right now? If you're using Blender 5.0 vanilla and you're wondering whether Octane works, the answer is yes. But specifically, it works through a new Octane add-on. This is currently in beta. This is not the old Blender standalone build somehow running on Blender 5.0. This is a dedicated add-on workflow that uses Octane's add-on server. Once installed, you can launch Blender 5.0, load an Octane scene, and render using Octane directly inside of Blender. So to be very clear, Octane does work with Blender 5.0. Viva the beta add-on. Now the next concern is obvious. Is this a stripped down version or is it actually usable? Now the good news, most features from the non-add-on version have been migrated into the add-on build. That includes full Blender 5.0 integration and an updated AOV output system, updated Octane startup scenes, and improved performance when processing object layers. There's also better handling of instances using parent collection object layers, a new render AOV search operator, and automatic selection of AOV compositing nodes when available. There have been multiple crash fixes and stability improvements specifically related to Blender 5.0. So this isn't a placeholder build. This is clearly the direction Octane is moving towards with Blender. Now, this part is important, especially if you do client work. This is a beta release. That means do not use it for production work. Scenes saved in this version are not guaranteed to be compatible with future releases. If you have scenes created using an old add-on version, they will need to be converted. That's done using the File Export Octane Blender add-on. This creates a new file with add-on added to the file name, and some converted scenes may not work perfectly. If something breaks, the Octane team wants these bugs reported, ideally with the scene file or at least a Blender debug log. This build is meant for testing, experimenting, and validating workflows, not final delivery work. Very quickly, at a high level, the installation workflow looks like this. You download Octane server and the server files, unzip the server files anywhere on your drive, launch the Octane server, install the add-on inside of Blender, restart Blender, and then use the Octane startup scene. I'm not going to do a step-by-step install walkthrough here on purpose. This video is about availability and expectations, not setup. So here's the takeaway. Blender 5.0 is here. Yes! Octane now works with the beta add-on. Most core features have already been migrated, but this is not production safe yet. If you've been wanting to experiment with Blender 5.0 and Octane together, now you finally can. Just do it smart, test carefully, and report any issues when you find them. If you guys want a deeper video where I actually test the add-on, convert scenes, and push it harder inside Blender 5.0, let me know down in the comments. Also, check out my Blender Octane community. I'm also doing live streams where I'm actually doing a lot of testing that's not being posted on my YouTube channel. Links down in the description. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.